in here. Hey guys, welcome to my messy room. It's your girl Ashley. So, hi guys, it's your girl Ashley. Thank you for coming back to this channel. I know it's been a month and a few weeks now that I have been absent from this channel, and there's always a good reason. I'm never trying to avoid posting videos on here. It's something, I guess I could say it, more important comes up, and then the YouTube kind of gets pushed off to the side because, you know, I am running this studio by myself, and the promoting and teaching and all of that, that's where my energy has been going. So this is going to be another rant video. Strap your seatbelt in because it's a bumpy one. A very, very bumpy one. So where do I start? The gym has let me go. The gym that I taught at and I've done a few videos in, they just decided to let me go. So that's where I've been absent from most of the reason here. Yeah. In the most transparent, unbiased way that I can possibly deliver this message to you, I'm going to do my best. So it has been over a year that I worked at that facility. I came in as a yoga instructor and I left teaching boot camps. So I just want you guys to think, what does that say about that place? If there was never a vision of me to continue to give these yoga classes and a different perspective on wellness, they just switched it up and said, you're going to do this from now on. But I'm like, you don't hire a brain surgeon to be a nail technician. Do you know what I mean? That's very, it's not a very good analogy, but as you can see, my forte, what I've been trained to do is yoga, sound therapy, Reiki, talk therapy. But you want me to do boot camps now. That's not what I'm even specialized in. So I'm adaptive, and I adapted to that. When the quarantine hit, we went to teaching online classes, and so that's what we did. My pay dropped significantly. I was barely scraping by, and in the process of moving. So welcome to my new space, guys. So yeah, with all of the moving already happening, then you're gonna hit me with this. So I put my heart every single class that I plan to do these boot camps from home, and towards the end of May, I get a call from one of the managers. There are 3 managers, and there's only one top one. It seems like the other 2 just don't have a say. They have to kind of be yes men. So that would explain why most of my ideas and things I wanted to contribute kind of got brushed, you know, to the side or unheard. But anyway, so I got a call from one of the managers. The most uncompassionate conversation that I've ever had in my entire life. It's very sad because this person I thought was very close to me and I looked up to as a mentor would, you know, say the things that they said to me. And so the call was basically, we're going to be lowering your hours again, even though your hours are already low for the quarantine, but we already hired somebody, so okay. So in my head, I'm thinking, I must be expendable. All this time and effort and all the ideas that I gave for this wellness opportunity to grow and to offer something totally different to the members, because this particular facility is for, you know, weightlifting, muscle head or meathead kind of things. And I wanted to give a different avenue to that. I wanted to be able to provide that for the members so they could be introduced to a different style of exercising and then begin to discover the benefits of yoga and all of the other modalities that I offer. So basically my hours that were already low had got cut more, and I had a deadline to figure out by the end of May, or no, by the end of June, what are you going to do? because, I mean, you're not a helpful employee. Even though I volunteered, I was still getting paid, but I said I would stay in this position teaching these early morning boot camps when the facility were to reopen, because I know most of the trainers there, they work at night. So I'll be the person that stays there in the morning and does just the morning stuff until you know, are able to slowly transition a new person into that position. And it just kind of was sprung up on me at the time. So I was like, well, if you're giving me this deadline, you might as well, you have this person lined up, let him take the hours, let that person, you know, reap that opportunity. So that's what happened. And I, you know, man, it's taken a few weeks just to recover from it. After the phone call, the entire day, I just felt uneasy, lightheaded. I felt like I had been in a fight, like my heart was beating so fast, and it's just like the most traumatic thing that had to happen in the process of this whole situation that's happening globally. You throw that in. So that's that. What is just the most disrespectful thing, or one of them? I was supposed to get my check. My last check should have been, you know, a digital direct deposit. They take me off the payroll and don't even tell me. I'm looking at, you know, my banking app, like, where's my check for today? I called the other manager, and he's just like, well, we took you off payroll. You have to come pick up your check. Okay, I have a paper check, whatever. But I should still get paid for the hours that I previously worked from the last week, right? This is the part where they said they weren't racially profiling me, but I felt like I was being racially profiled. I have been a key holder for many facilities, being able to open up the facility, turn the lights on, start up the computers, and, you know, just basically what you do when you open up a business. I was trusted with multiple companies to do this, and every single one of those companies, when I would leave, they would pay me, and then I would hand over my keys. That's typically how it works. And they tried to say it was the other way around at this gym. So I got taken off the payroll. I wasn't even aware of it. I called. I have to go pick up my check. Okay. So I drive all the way there to pick up my check. It's about a 25-30 minute drive. So I'm expecting there to be a paper check for me to pick up. So I get there. The manager's not waiting at the front desk. I have to look for the manager hiding in the office, essentially. So I go back in there. I'm just like, here are the keys. Do you have my check? Oh, I don't have your check. I don't even have paper checks here. But you already took me off the payroll. You knew I'd have to eventually come and receive my compensation, my check for the time and the hours that I had worked. So this is how they ended up paying me. He's messaging the top dog manager, the actual owner, of what they should do. This is so unprofessional. Like, I'm watching this as it's happening. I'm just like, I drove all the way here. I'm just waiting for my check. And so they pay me half on Venmo and two $10 bills. I want you guys to comment down below if you've ever gotten a check, your last check, like that. That was just like, that has never happened. It's always been direct deposit at that facility. So I see how they viewed me and how they wanted to treat me from the start. They have done this to several ex-employees. They've called them names, the B word. They have skimped people on their bonuses. Every time they would hit their bonus, or their threshold, the bonus wouldn't change, and they kept exceeding it, and the bonus would stay the same, even though they were making $30,000, $60,000 for this facility in a week. they wouldn't give them the proper compensation for that. So I see how they actually care about their employees at that place, and that hurts. They only care about, I don't know, man, the people that want to stay there. And I was down to stay there. I was down to be, like I said, the early morning person, that if you needed somebody in the morning, I'd be there. You got it, you know. Well, there's this other trainer, and she also does YouTube on here. Maybe you know her. So I was told as I was being let go that it was a conflict of interest. My studio was a conflict of interest with their gym. And like I said, it is a 25-mile distance between the two facilities. So if somebody really wanted to come to my gym or my studio, it would have to be an effort to come all the way over. I think I'm 2 counties over, multiple cities in between from that gym and my studio. There isn't a conflict of interest at all. I never promoted my business. I never said it on the Facebook pages or any of that. So I don't know where they came up with that. But there's this particular instructor that does YouTube and is always promoting her content in the Facebook page. And I knew, like, before they even said to me that it would be a conflict of interest. But she's been doing this entire time and has gotten away with it. Are you seeing this from my perspective, from my point of view? That it's allowed for her to promote the fitness and stuff that she does, but I'm not allowed to promote the yoga and wellness that I do. And I respected that. I was okay with that. Unless a member or somebody personally asked me, then I would open up about it. But other than that, nobody knew what crazy yoga was. But for her, she's in for the long run, is what they said. She's also going to be marrying one of the managers, which is a conflict of interest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I just wanted to add up where, how was I viewed as the villain? And for those trying to spit on my name, because I was never there to be the enemy. I was always there to be the person that wanted to help. So it has just been very strange, man, trying to wrap my head around this and how the previous people have been treated and how I get thrown in the same thing, you know? So I'm hurt. I'm hurt for everyone that's had to go through that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, guys, why I have been absent from filming videos on here. It just, I don't know. So currently I've been at my studio and we've started classes, so I'm happy with that. And being able to give my gift to people and see the joy and the transformation positively, you know, with these people. My students, I love you guys if you're watching. And the personal services that I've been able to offer in this time. I appreciate your guys' support for all that you do. And truly, from my heart, I love you. Oh, man. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time and just wanted to find the right and exact words to deliver this message to you guys. I appreciate those that have stuck around until the end of this video and keep supporting each other. If you guys got something that you need me to check out, for sure, send it my way. I'm always about community, guys. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment your take on it, what you feel, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace.